Hi, I'm Vince Bailey.
And I'm Angela Robertson.
And welcome to Golden Lion Country, the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff.
Today you're going to learn about the School of Business and some exciting developments that are taking place.
You're going to meet the Chancellor, Dr. Lawrence A. Davis Jr., as well as meet some business owners who've taken advantage of some great programs available.
You'll also meet students who will tell you why UAPB is the choice for you. So get a pen, some paper, and get ready to write down some important numbers.
That's right, because it's Golden Lion time from the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff.
I'm Lawrence A. Davis Jr., Chancellor of the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff. The University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff is the second oldest state institution in Arkansas, providing educational services to the people of Arkansas and the nation since 1873. We're in the process of a tremendous redevelopment of our university, and we ask you to visit our campus and to view the new facilities. We thank you for your continued support.
Since the early 1870s, the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff has been contributing to the academic needs of all citizens across the state and around the country. We're here with the Chancellor, Dr. Lawrence A. Davis Jr. And sir, let's talk about first the history, the great history behind the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff.
Well, you know, this is a very great institution. It is the second oldest state institution, preceded only by the University of Arkansas Fayetteville. It is one of two land-grant institutions in the state of Arkansas. And of course, land-grant institutions have a mission which compels them to help solve the problems of this society, whether they be in education, whether they be social problems, problems having to do with agriculture. That is our mission. Problems having to do with business. We are supposed to be the problem solvers. And not only that, to help produce the human capital necessary to make things happen. And what we have been committed to at this university is the graduating individuals, not individuals who just go out into society to make a living, but individuals who have a compulsion to go out into society and make a difference. And if you would look at our graduates over this state and over this nation, you will see that we have had a tremendous impact on the educational system and the government and many other things in this nation.
It's interesting you mentioned the graduation rates here, because there's been a lot of publicity about how that has been going, and but UAPB is standing proud and tall because you all are creating graduates each and every year, a large number of graduates here in the state.
Yeah, well, of the average 825 or so African Americans that graduate each year, we're graduating 300 and something of those, about 40% every year. Now, what people have been concerned about is how many students enter the university and don't graduate in 6 years. But the difficulty there is that because people have a different lifestyle now, they choose to work, they choose to buy cars, they choose to have families, that there's nothing magic about 6 years. The other thing is that land-grant institutions were established to provide opportunities for the average person. Mm-hmm. You see, we already had Harvard and Yale and Princeton to serve the elite. So all of these land-grant institutions in each of the 50 states, and some states have too, were put there to serve people. Now, you have to give people an opportunity. And none of us is smart enough to look at a youngster 16, 17 years old who happens to make a 10 on an ACT test because they really didn't care, yes, and say that they don't deserve an opportunity. Now, what we attempt to do at the university is to turn that potential into a sellable product. Mm-hmm. And we do that by providing the support base so that if a person wishes to be successful, then they can be. Now, what I always tell people is that we have open admission, but we don't have open exit.
Yes.
But our thing is that we are striving to become a no excuse university, which simply means that If you come to this university as a student or faculty member, if you're not successful, you only have yourself to blame.
Dr. Davis, we're very excited to be here at UAPB. There are just a number of graduates across the country who are in just tremendous positions as a result of coming through this institution. We're going to be taking a look today specifically at the School of Business here at the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff and how it impacts our community. It's also a place where if you're sitting there and thinking about your college plans, or parents thinking about your children's college plans, you don't want to touch that dial. You need to check it out. It's the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff.
At Philander Smith College, academic excellence has been the standard for more than 120 years. Whatever your aspirations, a college education is becoming more and more important. At Philander Smith College, we offer small classes so you'll get to know your professors and they get to know you. Your dreams can be fulfilled. Call Philander Smith College for more information. Philander Smith College, traditions of excellence. 370-5221.
Dr. Reed, for those that don't know, I mean, you are a nationally known scholar. You have a commitment to academic excellence. What does that mean for the students, the faculty, and the community here at Philander Smith College?
Well, it's important, I think, for all educators to recognize that we're here to transmit knowledge, but also lifelong learning skills. And so we're examining all of our courses and we're engaging in faculty development to help our faculty to use innovative teaching methodologies and techniques to bring that passion in the classroom that will inspire students to become perpetual learners and to be the best scholars that they can be. And the students are really responding to that challenge. And we have so many of our students going on to graduate school.
Yes.
It's truly exciting.
It is exciting. What is also exciting is the campus. I mean, Philander Smith campus is beautiful. There have been additions, but things that people cannot see are like the dormitories. There's been renovations there. Talk about that.
Well, our students want to be proud of being here at Philander Smith College, and one of the first things we did was to form a group called the President's Leadership Ambassadors. And we asked the students what they wanted, and they wanted the campus to look better, and certainly that was my goal. So we looked around and we decided the first thing we wanted to do was to address the dormitories. And if you go there now, I think you'll be very proud. The students certainly are. In fact, they're so proud, there's certain areas that they won't let anybody sit in.
Almost like the living room at home.
Exactly.
That's right. Yes.
And I noticed the students are picking up any paper they may see and depositing it in the litter bins. And that's a very good sign. It says to me that they feel proud of who they are and proud of being a part of this community. And that's really part of our plan, is to help them learn how to be in community, live this way, and move out into the community when they graduate and become good stewards.
Philander Smith College being a historical black college, I mean, that still means all the same extracurricular activities, but the choir here is nationally and internationally known. Talk about them briefly.
Well, I can't say enough good things about the choir, and I think so many people celebrate the fact that we give a gift to this community of wonderful music and are inspired by what they have seen. Our choir is just outstanding because of the leadership. We have students who've not had any music training whatsoever, and after a year they become almost concert pianists.
Yes, I've seen
that is a startling story. The tapes speak for themselves, and the choir is just outstanding, but we also want our viewers to know that the academic programs are equally outstanding as the choir. And so when we hear people talk only about the choir, they don't quite know the full story about Philander Smith College. Because we have a wonderful choir, wonderful academic programs, wonderful students, outstanding faculty and staff.
And in order to keep this going, we do need your support in the forms of donations, in the forms of monies, in the forms of just coming out and helping continue this tradition here. Talk about it, Doctor.
Well, Vince, that's a very important point. Being a private liberal arts college with very limited resources. In fact, 1 out of 4 students come from the Arkansas Delta. Most of our students are from low-income areas. The college is currently having to supplement the education of every student. And we need our community to support Philander Smith College, to support our vision and our mission, and to share those resources with this institution so that we can continue to be proud of our rich legacy and move into a new millennium with that excitement.
Well, Doctor, we are very proud of the fine work that you are doing here, and we look forward to seeing more great things
Thank you.
come from Philander Smith College.
Thank you, and again, we appreciate you being with us.
Thank you, Doc.